Welcome back to Blacktown for this next match in the Women's 35 National Championships. Owen's in commentary. Alexis or Lexi, we're going to call you, Lex?
Oh, I get Lexi unless I'm in trouble, and then my coaches normally yell out my full name.
Awesome, great to have you on board as you see Beck J open the batting here for New South Wales. New South Wales. Victoria. Great lead off for New South Wales. Wardner is on
Sarah Wickens just on the mound for Victoria here. Right off there.
Are you all right? Start off here. Yeah. Put away. Put Bennett back into that swing. All 2 strikes here for Beck. Out of this one. Bringing a miss at the rise and the drop 3rd strike. Doesn't attempt to run to first base and the tag affected.
Oh, I think she thought that ball was caught and so just was starting to walk off thinking it was just a normal 3rd strike. I know, runners just and batters hit the ball and run, right? That brings up Alyssa Cummins into bat for New South Wales here.
Long time performer for New South Wales. Off baller. Number 2 for New South Wales, so she's now starts up. Run through the defensive lineup if you like for Victoria.
Yeah, so for Victoria on the mound we have Sarah Wickens. Catching we have Kylie Bracey. At first base is Danielle Ramadan. At second base we have Stephanie Wolf. At third base is Kimberly Quince. And at shortstop is Melanie Grandcourt. In left field, Joy Tan. Centre field, Carly Hosek. And in right field, Shelley Hull. And Lauren Olsen is our DP for the pitcher.
Line up for Victoria. 2 games earlier on in the tournament, the girls playing.
2 balls, 1 strike here for Alyssa.
And Alyssa thought that was going foul as she held up in the batter's box. Is it over 1 in time? Those you've got to run.
Any kind of contact for the younger generation out there watching or listening, make sure you run with any contact. Your coach can always send you back or the umpire will let you know it's foul.
Number 27, Michelle Garisi. Down South Wales so far. And low on the inside.
Hi all, a silver wedding ring has been found with an inscription on the inside. If anyone is missing a silver wedding ring, please head to the New South Wales office. Thank you.
No count. That one into the air and the first base tracks it into foul territory, takes the catch, 3 up, 3 down for New South Wales. Been looking for there.
I think New South Wales wanted to come out batting with and hopefully get ahead with some runs, but unfortunately Victoria's defensive lineup doing a great job there and shutting them down. Just going through for the New South Wales fielding positions, we have Michelle Garci on the mound. Catching is Natalie Paslow. At first base we have Leanne Scott. Second base is Alyssa Cummins. At third base is Charmaine Johns. At shortstop, we have Rebecca Joadine.
Jay Warden.
Yeah. At left field is Kira Cox. Center field is Kasaki Saito. And at right field is Christy Rugged, who is our flex, and batting for her is Belinda Severin. Rowan.
Oh, there are some really tough names to pronounce, and I'll make sure I go down and have a chat with
Pronouncing it correctly.
it was a good start. I did exactly the same thing
Okay.
with Christy.
I pronounce it how it's spelt, and 9 times out of 10 it's correct.
You did very well.
New South Wales taking the field in the bottom of the first, hoping to shut down the Victorian lineup. First up for Victoria, we have Carly Hosek. Hosek up to bat here for Victoria.
Barisi in the circle for the New South Wales team. Takes one low on the inside.
Oh, that looked like an absolutely lovely pitch, but unfortunately called ball there. Might have been just a bit low for the umpire. So 2 balls on Hosek.
That look like Laszlo was right there. She got it for a long time. Nice down as well. BC into left field.
Beautiful take by the left fielder there, reaching out, fully extended over her head, but tracking that ball beautifully to the back of left field there. So that's the first out for New South Wales.
Getting the job done. Quite a few of those in that position. Quince up the bat now. Lee. Right here.
Beautiful pitch there, just on the outside corner, resulting in a called strike on Quince here. Down in the dirt a little bit there on the inside. So ball 1, strike 1.
Nice piece. That'll find the grass in between shortstop and left field. Cox comes in to field it. Safe hit for Kimberly Quince, sees her first base. Bring up Gracie.
Just a quick run through of our umpires for this game. We have on at the plate is Chris Murdoch. On first base is Stephen Durrington, and third base is Narelle Thomas for this game.
Now, First time in the match. Right. One popped up. So it gets.
Oh, just a little bit of an overrun there by Paslow.
It was a late reaction. She didn't realise that it had gone up the way it is. I think she thought originally that it was going to go into the net. Got the mask off, but overran it all.
Yeah, and I think there were 3 players going for the ball then, so maybe a little bit of worry of some collision there.
Lives to fight another day. Means on first.
2 strikes on Gracie here. Just batting that one down the third baseline. Called foul by our home plate umpire. So really going deep into the count here, Pracey.
I believe our umpire is one of the visitors from New Zealand over here with the Anzac team in the men's. Defence Forces of Australia and New Zealand coming together to put a team in the 35s, and we're visiting umpires of those. Uniform. ID check on that.
Yeah, just got to make sure everyone's awake down there. No netting protecting them, so I'm sure that was a bit of a wake-up call for everyone down in the bar.
Gracie on 2 count here over Reese. Again, a bit of bat here for Bracey. Off a few.
Gracie not making it easy for Gracie in the pitching circle there. Definitely making her work for any extra strikes that she might throw.
Get away out of it here. 1-2. Outside the strike zone, taken beautifully by Paslow behind the dish. Nice.
1 ball, 2 strikes here for Bracey. 1 out and a runner on first base.
Another foul ball. You get bat here for Bracey in the match. Bracey to many pitches. Again, waiting for that one. It's her.
Yes, just fending them off until she finds the one that she likes to really turn hard on that ball. Advance that runner from 1.
Next runner. 2-2 now. Piece of that one, she drives it into left field, gets past Beck J at shortstop. Runner advances. Is here on 1 and 2 for Victoria. They've started the game well.
That brings up the DP for Victoria, Lauren Olsen, with only 1 out and runner in scoring position on second base with a backup runner on first. Looking to make her mark on this game and with her first at bat.
A very capable hitter. We've seen her hit long in the tournament. Easy, right down the middle. Start to count.
Always nice to start ahead in any kind of account, especially as a pitcher. Olsen looking very comfortable in that batter's box, I must say. Very aware of the pitches. Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful. Takes the umpire.
Just hitting that third base umpire, Narelle, in the back.
Earl Thomas.
She's okay. Players and coaches just double checking on her, making sure she's all right. Do you believe that ball was heading into foul territory?
Yeah, it was in foul territory when it hit it. She was trying to avoid it. Back. Head down, which is...
Yeah, just glad it wasn't the head and it was the back.
Okay, the batter. Over, just... Turns it, she's okay.
Possibly getting a quick drink of water here just to kind of help shake it off a little bit.
A bit of composure.
Yeah.
People staff with them. Back to third, you can see rally around her, which is great. And the... Oh,
Yeah, great to see just an amazing sportsmanship here at the over 35s nationals. Everyone just rallying around to make sure she was
back underway. As you said, it was a foul ball. Ball 2 strikes is the count on Olsen. Probably on a corner.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's going to be the hot corner for this game. So hopefully we can avoid any more situations.
Down away, she just got enough of it off the end cap. Pitch from Garisi.
Bending that off to try and stay in there and hopefully move her runners around on that field and possibly score someone for her team. Get the first run of the game.
Outfield ball here. 2. Pops up under the roof. Again. These long at bats. Happy with that one. Equipment change.
Ball might just be a little bit damaged and we didn't realise until we give it out there.
And back into the box. Garisi. Ball 2 strikes, 1 out for Victoria. Runners on first and second. A piece of that one into left field.
Oh, called foul ball by the third base umpire there.
It was out of our view, so we couldn't actually see it. And late foul ball by Thomas right on the spot. Chris Murdoch. Out of play. Olsen deep into this at bat. This one she pops up. Gets underneath it from second, takes the catch, runners hold.
Called infield fly by our home plate umpire Chris Murdoch anyway, but still nothing wrong with taking that catch and just making sure it is an out because sometimes unfortunately umpires do miss that call. We do have a speed up runner rule here. Number 99 Jacqueline Davis going into run here.
Riding glove on his speedy character.
Definitely looks like got some wheels out there for Victoria. And into bat is Danielle Ramadan. Ramadan. Sorry.
No. Yeah. That pitch go. Gets that one. Bucks it out of the sky. Again, that one gets away from the catcher for New South Wales. Back net. Runners advance one base each. Now 2-3. 4 out. 2 out. Looking at a no count. Then gets a piece of that one, puts it into foul territory. Diving first base. I believe it is out there. And Scott put herself at the ball, couldn't quite get there, but ending effort from the ball first basewoman. Danielle Ramadan lives to fight another day.
Yeah.
Fouls.
Seen a few of those today. But unfortunately, first baseman couldn't get it. Even with her height, it was just out of reach for her.
This one, solid line drive. And beautifully taken in centre field. That is out there, Kasaki Saito. Out to finish Victorian inning, leaving runners on 2 and 3. Nice clean up there by the New South Wales girls.
Beautiful job by the New South Wales girls. 2 runners in scoring position and managed to shut down Victoria. So the score is still 0-0 going into the top of the second innings.
The ball hitter, Ian Johns, will lead off for the second. Out for a second innings, it was a nice start. Wickens, 3 up, 3 down. That's exactly what the Victorians would have ordered.
Definitely, and no need to change picture if it's working and the team hasn't been able to get on base just yet. I don't believe these batters we'll see come up have faced her just yet, so we'll see how they go.
Okay. Going down to warm up. See how that transpires, but it is Charmaine Johns who position in the batter's box.
Charmaine looking to lead off her team here in the four-hole position. Watching that ball for a ball.
A bit high. Not up.
Outside there for another ball for Charmaine here. 2 balls.
Breath. And just at the top of the strike zone, Johns holds the hand. She thought about that.
Wanted it, but managed to hold her hands, and the count is 3-0. So 3 balls, and Charmaine looking to get to first base for her team here.
Wickens would throw one in a hittable position, so interesting to see how Johns attacks this. I want it. Go.
Always interesting to see if they get the green light or not. Most definitely, coach said probably not.
Ball's 1 strike. Gives me that. He always wants to get it in. Hittable pitch.
Normally one of the better balls to hit. So Charmaine just fouling that one to the right field off the diamond, so no chance of a catch there. So full count here for Charmaine. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now we're in full count. One's here. Voice. A little bit high. Johns makes the right choice, holds the bat. Way down the first baseline.
Beautiful at bat by Charmaine, doing her job as a lead-off batter, getting to first base for her team, and that brings up Leanne Scott to bat.
Leanne, nights ago, hit a bomb here. Good fence. With a runner in front of it. Hopes to... Balled. Back into catcher.
Beautiful swing there by Scott, wanting that ball and every bit of it, but unfortunately fouling it back. 1 ball, 1 strike here for Scott.
Rada in the match, she just checks that the catch is okay. She knew that one came off with a bit of velocity. All smiles. On the count. Change up, Scott gets a piece of it, dribbles it down the line to Quince, who fires it over to second. Try to turn the double, can't get there in time. It's a lead runner. Now, Charmaine Johns.
Linda Severin into bat here for New South Wales, hoping to do her job and possibly advance Scott around the bases. So 1 out here for Victoria.
Batting needed here for New South Wales. It's Severin. Another big swing high in the strike zone, you've got to say, for Severin there. Get upstairs. Get the bat to it.
Bit of an off-speed rise ball there. And Severin to chase the ball, so it'll be interesting to see if we throw a third one in that position.
Ball strike. And 2 out now for New South Wales as Severin returns to the dugout.
Natalie Paslow up to bat here.
Doing a great job behind the dish. South Wales, now she gets her first trip to the batter's box. One of the one. Punch and grounds back. Wickens, who gets it over to 1 in time for the outs. Another batter retired. Another inning for New South Wales without scoring. Victoria doing a great job in the field. That time, pitching in field. Bone. And 1 to play.
Jelly Hull up to bat here for Victoria in the bottom of the second.
Over here, top. Lots of softball through the week. Light tussle. Balls away from the account.
Bit low and inside there for Chris. Ball called for Hull. Getting ahead to start off the bat for Hull. believe that one was just a bit high and out of the zone. So 2 balls here for Hull, doing a great job as the lead-off batter, not chasing anything. Fouling that one off. Doing a great job there for her team, trying to get on base and make the pitcher work. Two balls and 1 strike for Hull. Beautiful piece by Hull. Unfortunately, it did go foul over our bar area. So 2 strikes and 2 balls. Beautiful piece up to the 3rd baseman. Charmaine Johns taking that one and firing it across to the 1st baseman just to get that first batter out, which brings up Melanie Grandcourt to bat. 1 out here for New South Wales. Hoping to next 2 out. Slap there by Melanie, unfortunately missing that low outside pitch for strike 1. Get straight back to the pitcher and thrown to first base for that 2nd out here for New South Wales. Stephanie Wolf into bat for Victoria, hoping to get her team started. Beautiful pitch there. Catcher thinking, Paslow thinking it was a strike, holding it there just for the umpire to double check. Called ball by our home plate umpire for ball 1. Driving that out to left field and taken very comfortably by the left fielder there. Kira Cox. That will retire New South Wales. Score is 0-0 and we're going into the top of the 3rd. Coming into the top of the 3rd here. So bottom of the 2nd. A bit ahead of myself here. We have Kira Cox into bat for New South Wales. Getting after that first ball there and fouling it off. I think she was a bit ahead of that ball. 1 strike here for Kira. Beautiful hit by Kira, hitting it out to the right field. Right fielder attempting to catch that on the full, but unfortunately going between her legs, which leads to a 2-base hit for Kira. She lands safely on second base, and that will bring up Kasaki Sato to bat. New South Wales starting off the bottom of the second with a beautiful piece out to right field. A runner in scoring position with Kasaki Sato up to bat and hopefully push her around. Just foul ball there, unfortunately. She did go up a little bit for that. Strike 1 on Kasaki. Beautiful bunt laid down there by Kasaki. Fortunately it is an out, but it did push around Kira into the third base area. That takes us back to the top of the lineup. Rebecca up to bat. Beck J. Swinging at that one, just up in the zone for her. Beautiful swing though, lots of power, wanting every bit of that ball and more. Unfortunately missing though for strike 1.
Rock out first round.
Just popping that one up, and the catcher not quite getting up in time. I don't think she knew what direction to run to catch that. So Beck J lives on for another at bat. So 2 strikes here. Kira on third base. Beck just hoping to push around and hopefully get the first runner in of this game and get the ball rolling a little bit. Just watching that one high in the zone for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Only 1 out.
This one.
Just staying in there and just hacking away until she finds the pitch that she really likes to turn hard on it. So doing a great job here.
Batting beautifully in it far. Really consistent. This is top of the zone.
Strike 3 called on the outside of that plate.
Oh, Murdoch liked it.
Sarah Wickens doing a great job on the mound there for Victoria, just working that outside of the plate. So that brings in batter number 2, Alyssa Cummins. So in the 2 hole is Alyssa Cummins. 2 out, and she's hoping they can score Kira and not leave her stranded on third base. Just watching that first one low in the zone for a strike.
Better just that bat. Very experienced player, very relaxed in the batter's box. Very animated. We're going to change the run on the base box. Get home. Off to a blow. Wickens is pitching beautifully. New count, we've seen this a few times. And she leaves go. On.
Bit high and on the outside there for Murdoch, calling it a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Commons.
Second 2 out here for New South Wales. Runner on third. And again.
Batters just really not wanting to get that 3rd strike called on them, doing their hardest to fend all the balls off.
Kira's getting the steps up, off the base every time there's a sound. Fortunately for her, they're back every time so far. This up. Ball 2 strikes, 2 out. He score, Kira Cox. Change up. By Murdoch. Not phased by that one, the batter. Let it go, didn't offer a shot. 1-2, 2 out. Box urging on her. Low batter in the box. Wants to score, gets her hands up, 1. High in the strike zone. Gives Anna a round of applause. There's the importance here for Commons to stay in this contest. Make Wickens throw pitch that she wants. And netting in the circle for Victoria. As we see a swing and a miss from Commons, and that's all she wrote for New South Wales. Leave a runner on third. Now, make our way into the top of the 3rd inning. Score remains 0-all. Victoria really bringing the fight to the home team here. So out onto the diamond. Quickly here. Out into the circle again, so it was just preparation for Commons as we saw her make her way down to the bullpen. Well, used to let the arm over.
Joy Tan into bat here for Victoria.
And playing in the left field spot for Victoria. One of these lightning fast runners all in play. Very, very dangerous.
Right called there. Oh.
Second, Commons picks it up, beautiful. A real study there for an infielder. In behind the ball, the glove down perfectly. First base. 7. Line up.
Zone there. Strike 1.
Thought about it. There was a little movement. Hands back. Oh.
Beautiful piece there by Hosek.
It finds the ground in left centre, all the way back to the fence. A little bit of confusion about who was fielding it. Cox gets it in. Beck J in the cutoff.
Go sec.
Big Jane shortstop has a bit of an injury on that right shoulder.
Yeah, bit of heavy strapping there for her.
As she fired that ball in from the cut-off position, really laboured with it and went straight shoulder. Anthony's getting to work in that position.
Quince up to bat here. Runner on third. Only one out here, so Victoria looking to do some damage now.
Quint's got a board this time around. That same position in left field.
Just a foul ball up the third baseline towards the left field just then.
Likes it.
Strike one.
One hit to right field.
Oh, just missed by the right fielder. So Quinn's taking that opportunity to go to second base and Bosek scoring. So that's the first run of the game here in the top of the third for Victoria.
Especially for New South Wales, as you called it. Just got away from the glove of the right fielder out there. Owen covered a heap of ground to get there. Chance. Teammates underscore. Bracey. Bracey on two here. Out. Solid contact backhanded by by Beck J. Makes the throw to two. Tags Quince out. Good heads up softball by Beck J there.
Great play there, just making sure to get that lead runner, but doing the double check to make sure she wasn't running, and she made the decision already to run, causing an out to occur there by Beck J. As you said, a very heads-up play in softball, being aware of that. And that brings out Kate Caldwell to run for Kylie Bracey as the speed-up catcher rule. Brings Lauren Olsen into bat, who is the DP for Victoria.
Hitting. Dangerous here, but runner on base.
Very deep into the count last at bat. Lots of foul balls for us to spectate, and thankfully Narelle, the third base umpire, is standing out behind second for this one. And that first ball just called a ball a bit high in the zone.
Anything hittable here for Olsen, what she's capable of. Pick off attempt at the line, diving back in at first.
Two out here for New South Wales, so trying to get any out possible and not letting Olsen fire one into the field and possibly get safe to advance that runner.
Make those throws and get them on the money. Olsen straight to Beck J, who pops up beautifully, the glove into the air at the right time. That's the third out. Victoria, top of the third. Go ahead, 1-0. Hit left centre that scored that run. Hit here. Early game. Good to be in front.
Michelle Gorosy in to bat here for New South Wales, hoping to put a bit of a stamp on the game. Already doing a great job on the mound for New South Wales.
Beautiful line drive.
Cracks that one over the left field's head to the fence. So Gorosy doing a great job to get that piece and holds up at 2.
End up double. Certainly ran the long baseline. She was out there wide baseline. Beautiful rip into left. Full contact that picked up Charmaine Johns.
Bit of a dangerous battery here for Victoria. Not wanting to let her do much damage with Gorosy in a scoring position at second base. None out. That first one hit over right field. No. Oh, right field fumbles. Just hitting the outside of her glove. So Charmaine holding up on 1 and Gorosy going to 3 after having... I think she thought she caught it and had to tag up and then...
Well, it's one of those ones, isn't it? It hit the glove and you would have thought for money it was going to be caught. So the correct thing to do is exactly what Michelle did. Hold up and then realise otherwise the hit gets you home.
Great batting done by the first 2 batters for New South Wales here. Michelle Gorosy with that stand-up double over left field's head, and Charmaine Johns with that bit of a misfield in right field, getting herself a single and advancing Gorosy to third base, which brings up Leanne Scott to bat. None out here for New South Wales. 1 runner in scoring position and another on first base.
Scott certainly capable here, putting one long. Strike. And stays at first. Front of the box. Oh, on the inside this time.
Scott looking very comfortable in the box and very sure of herself there. Not really second guessing that low inside or that outside one that she watched at first. So 1 ball, 1 strike here for Scott.
One upstairs is a little bit off speed. Pitch from Wickens. Out here, so and in the game in New South Wales. Piece of it pops it up. The catcher doesn't know where it is. Nice attempt. It was late to make the decision, but once she did, she certainly threw herself into it.
Yeah, putting her body on the line in this game. I think almost a few players have done that actually. Trying to get those outs for their teammates. So Leanne Scott has a second chance in the batter's box here with 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On Scotty is the call. Support here for New South Wales, the home team. And fouled away.
Scott doing a really good job just to keep fouling the ones off that she's not really happy with and waiting for that pitch that she really wants.
Line 2 gets a composure, steps out of the box, but in now. In the circle. Range up, gets a hold of it. Awesome contest between these two. Out here through the tournament as well, both the and the women in action tonight. Women's. Gets a hold of it down that third baseline once again. Foul territory. Away. absolute battle going on here between these two. Just looks over to Scott Deck. While the umpire to get back to the box. Steps in. Delay. Piece of that one, nudges it up. This time the catcher back to the fence and takes the catch.
Not wanting to give Scott any more opportunities to hit the ball there and score. So that is one out here for New South Wales. That brings up the DP, Belinda Severin.
AC out looking. First at bat. The position here for a team. On the corners. It's consolidate here.
Attempt by Severin, but unfortunately going back off the bat there for a foul ball. So strike one on Severin here.
Wayne Johns has been on first base for a long time. Again.
Yeah, but not wanting to risk getting that overthrow to two and a possible out for Victoria. Beautiful swing by Severin just up of the zone. Caught by the catcher for strike two here.
0-2 count. Get a piece of this one. Next time, watch it pass, and this time Johns goes to second. So runners 2 and 3 here.
Runners in scoring position for New South Wales here. One out, and Severin with 1 ball and 2 strikes in the batter's box.
South Wales need to convert runners into runs across the plate. First opportunity to do that. Team bat will get the job done.
Swings and misses on the rise ball there for the second out. So 2 out here for New South Wales. Runners on 2 and 3, apologies. Garcia coming off as the speed up pitcher rule. And number 2, Elizabeth Gosby, in to run for her on third base. Up to bat is Natalie Paslow. Paslow watching that first one, low in the zone for a ball.
New South Wales. We're out here now. Upstairs. Advice from the coach down the third baseline. On the count, 2 out for New South. They have runners on 2 and 3. Scoring position here if Parslow can get contact. Gives that one alone. Great decision. It was well outside the strike zone.
Ball 2 here for Parslow. 2 balls, 1 strike, hoping to move her runners around and possibly get that, close that gap between them and Victoria. Only 1-0.
Go ahead run stands on second.
Beautiful swing by Parslow, wanting that ball, but just unfortunately outpaced there by Wickens.
Hey, beautiful game so far. In here. That is work hard. Anything. Take the bun here. Back. And we'll see a watch. And a strike call.
That's 3 out for New South Wales. 2 runners left in scoring position, unfortunately, which then leaves the game 1-0 Victoria's way going into the top of the 5th.
Off batter for Victoria, Danielle Ramadan.
Bracey left on the mound here for New South Wales, doing a great job out there.
Peace.
Diving attempt by the centre field there, unfortunately missed. Right field backing up there, doing a really great job. Christy Rowan?
Rowan ran him back up was an effort. So it not too much gets away from her, and that's why on the line.
Stand up double there for Ramadan. Victoria look to be making a little bit of a batting change here.
Base.
So we will see Kate Caldwell into bat here for Victoria.
Then on second. Hunt goes down, third base comes in, takes it, he'll advance the runner to third. Run play, executed beautifully, and Ramadan. They made a round of applause as she makes her way off.
Caldwell just doing an excellent job as a pinch hitter and doing exactly what her coach asked first pitch, just to advance Ramadan to third base there, which will bring up Melanie Grandcourt.
Grandcourt, the lefty.
Watching that one out of the zone there for ball one.
Pass low, got it fingertip control there. She thought it had gone out of the glove, and she quickly corrected herself. Grab. Right zone.
2 balls here for Melanie.
Nice slap, gets through into right field. Rowan picks it up and a run scores. Melanie Grandcourt with a safe hit into right. Ramadan crosses home. Victoria out to a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th.
Stephanie Wolf up to bat for Victoria now. New South Wales calling time, looking to be making a little bit of a change in the field.
This Collins come into the circle.
Yeah, I think they're just going to do a 1-4, 4-1. So that will probably see Gorissy go to second base and Michelle Cummins into pitch.
Up earlier. Oh. Out of the game earlier on in the week. Change had occurred.
Score's only 2-0 to Victoria, so still anyone's game.
The circle, the energy of the half team, then their bats start.
So Stephanie Wolf up here to bat for Victoria with a runner on 1 and only 1 out. Right after that first pitch, sending it down that third base line, going foul ball for strike 1 here.
Certainly nice contact. When it goes down to left field, reason?
I think it just catches in the mud, or there might be a little bit of a water puddle down there from the rain that we've had here.
Over these diamonds. Rain and hail, the wind that we've had.
Big shout out to the grounds crew for doing such a great job getting these fields up and running in time.
A ball called by the umpire. Reached out, ended it. Territory.
John's definitely on her toes as Jones favours that. Sorry, Wolf favours that third baseline. Watching that one high and out of the zone for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Stephanie Wolf.
It's away from the catcher. We know play at 2.
Court taking that opportunity just to take that extra base and put herself in a scoring position here for her team, with Stephanie Wolf 2 balls and 2 strikes on the count, only 1 out.
Here with an opportunity to lead for the Vicks.
Bit inside there for Wolf, ball to ball.
Away from it. Umpire noting a bit inside.
Arslow holding the ball there a little bit longer, thinking it was a strike.
Ooh.
Wolf fouling that one off to third base.
One of these long at bats. Just into the game, so she'll be fresh and throw many of pitches. Ready in this at bat.
Just reaching on the outside of the plate there for strike 3.
1-2.
And doing a great job coming in for New South Wales to get that second out for them. And that will bring up Joy Tan into bat for Victoria.
This is the lefty.
The other lefty.
They're built very similar as well. Beats it. Great hitters.
Low and outside for ball 1.
Yeah. Big lead. Throw.
getting that ball and just firing it to second base. Gorossi just tripping over her feet there.
Yes, little stumble.
Delay in the throw. Called safe by the first base umpire. So Tan doing a great job with her at bat and getting safe. Runners on the corners here, and we're back up to the top of the batting lineup for Victoria with Carly Hosek into bat.
Out for Victoria, runners on the corners as Lexi, and they're certainly capable of damage here.
That one called strike. Hosek not really interested in that first pitch then. Happy to watch that one. So 1 strike on her here. High and out of the zone for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and runners on the corners for Victoria. Bit of a fumble there by Johns on third base. Wild throw
Wild
up to
throw as
1.
well. Rowan comes in from right field. There's no play. 2-run score. Half take there for Johns on third. The way it kicked up. Recovery times better off to hold those ones.
Bit of a bad bounce there for Johns, but unfortunately a bit of a flustered throw followed that. Leading to 2 runs scored for Victoria here, so 4-0 is the score. 2 outs. Hosek sees herself to second base, and we're up to Kimberly Quince.
Down there to damage to look at it. Give it a shake now, holding it back.
Bounced up and hit her in the hand. With that protective hand over the glove.
Nearly took the coach out.
Third base coach is now alert, and I'm sure the third base umpire
Just shares an
Norell.
exchange with Norell there.
Having a little bit
Now
of
I
chat.
tell ya.
They're on their toes, that's for sure.
Wins. The hitter of the ball as well.
Holding her hands and firing that one
Find
to
the
center
ground.
right in the ground.
Rowan gets around to it. Run scores from second. Makes her way across the plate.
Victoria just extending that lead with 1 bat at a time and really doing their team batting out there. So that brings up Kylie Bracey into bat with 2 out, and Quince will stay on first base.
Quite quickly. Related here for Victoria. Going back to getting the job done. Bottom of the 4th. Not there. Rock disagrees. Two out. Bit of a 2-down rally here as we see that one hit deep into left centre. Cox comes around, throws the glove out, takes the catch. Sprawl on the field. You can see it just in the corner of the screen.
I think she might have winded herself a little bit there.
Well, it was a despairing effort. You've got to say it's more like the ball fell into the glove than
Yeah.
the glove got to the ball. But she put her body on the line.
Amazing take there out in left field by Cox, doing her team a job and getting that third out for them to keep Victoria 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Now really putting her body on the line for the team.
I believe she's first up to bat for us. It'll be Kira Cox, followed by the centre fielder Kisaki Sato, who you saw backing her up just in case. But as you said, that ball just fell into the glove out there while she laid out for that catch beautifully.
It's one of those ones. the ball fell in the glove, but she's got to put herself in that position for that to happen.
Oh, she was laid out, and it was just a beautiful take all round.
Would not have got any more reach on that. She threw her body at it, the hand was out. And when you said she winded herself, that's the reason why, that she hit the ground with such force that she put her whole self into it. It was outstanding for Kira Cox. 5-0 Victoria. Catcher. Ready? Last batter. Yep. Here she is. We know exactly what this means to her. We saw the catch. Can she start New South Wales here?
Did get that beautiful piece in her last at bat to the outfield, starting her team off, but pops that straight to the pitcher, and the pitcher drops it. Ooh, called safe, but a little bit of a bobble there, and I think she's actually hurt herself.
There was a collision, 2 on the fielder. He picked that up. They have a replay, but no.
I think she might jarred her ankle or rolled it a little bit there by the looks of things. See the New South Wales physio straight out to assess and see what the damage is.
Whatever way you look at it, we're going to see a change. Cox. Coach Besgrove down there stating that there was a collision. It looked like a bit of a shoulder bump on Kira, and that threw her off balance. Reason why she twisted.
I think she's wanting to stay out and run, taking that leg guard off and giving it to Coach Besgrove. Coach says no and is making a change to pull her off.
Sometimes you've got to take that decision out of the player's hands as a coach. Think of the team. And no doubt Kira's thinking of the team, thinking she wants to get it done for the team. We've seen what it means to her out there, but I think that's way another runner. We see that with Ellie Gosby.
Saki Sato up to bat here for New South Wales as our second batter. And as we said, Ellie Gosby in to run for Kira Cox after that collision up on first base.
New South Wales team, they have to be inspired by Cox there within the field and at bat. This mindset they have as we Saki empty bunt.
Not quite happy with herself there. Disappointed she didn't manage to put it down.
Pops it up, foul. Third base dugout. Fouled away. Do the count here for Kazaki.
Swing and a miss for strike 3 there on Sato. Brings up Beck J into the batter's box for New South Wales.
Just indicating to the coach about the strike zone. Top of the zone again. But being consistent, he likes them up there. Big J needs to adjust here. Tempted.
You're not wanting a bar of it. Caught ball there for her.
1-1 the count. 1 out. Runner on first base for New South Wales. They need to score here. The fifth. They don't want to let Victoria get away too far. Beautiful line drive. Hit to shortstop who fields it and then bare hands. They take Crosby out as the lead runner. Big J is safe at first.
Alyssa Cummins here to bat for New South Wales. 2 out now. J on first base for New South Wales. Down back from Cummins hitting the net. So strike 1 as the first pitch.
Right into the contest as well. The rest, no waiting for that first one. Get a piece. Hey.
Watching that one for a ball.
On, ball into centre field.
Held up by the coach, just tripping over, making sure to hold second base there. In scoring position now, Alyssa Cummins batting. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Big J lead start, that is 4. Extra bases if she can. Gets away, here she comes. Catcher tries to barehand it. Beck J was on the bike. Makes it around to third. Good opportunity here for New South Wales to get one across the plate. 2 out, Commons at bat.
You said any little bobble and Beck J will take the opportunity to put those wheels on and get to the next base. So did a really good job getting to third base here. Now looking for Cummins to just push her around and score her home now. Watching that one for ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike here for Alyssa.
Alyssa wants it now. Down in her favour. Pitching beautifully. On the inside. Cummins. Down the baseline.
Great team at bat there by Alyssa, which will bring Michelle Gorsey into bat now. So the 2 pitchers for New South Wales putting the work in with the bats and the field.
Oh.
It's like they're
Commons the pitcher.
putting out Itsumi Yonezawa. A run for Cummins as the speed up pitcher rule.
Chrissy takes the ball. Murdoch not moved. What? That one up. This line, put the bat out in front. At the count 1-1. Pick it up here. There's back grip. Good. Almost. That handle. She gets a piece of that one. Drills it deep into left field. Who takes an outstanding catch.
Joy Tan just positioning herself beautifully in left field there, knowing what Gorsey can do with the bat and playing deep enough to take that catch very comfortably.
New South Wales lead 2 on the bases. Convert into runs. Make our way into the bottom of the 5th. Victoria in control here, 5-0. Fix my apologies, just out of the scoreboard innings yet. Dummy.
No changes from the last innings here for New South Wales. Commons still into pitching and Gorossi staying at second base.
I was right. It is bottom 5.
My apologies, I was
No,
thinking
all
of the
good.
last game.
5. Big bats. Chance for Victoria to end the lead here by 5. Olsen, lead off batter for Victoria. Will have to hit the bat here because Olsen can go yard.
Bit of a fielding change here for New South Wales. My apologies, I've just noticed that Kira Cox has come off, sustaining that injury running to first base, and they've re-entered the flex. Christy Rowan, the left field.
Come from the right field position, left field. Crosby out there.
Possibly, I can't quite see that far,
It is
unfortunately.
a long way out there from here.
My eyesight's terrible these days. So Olsen with a 1-1 count here.
This from Olsen. Just thinking with Crosby put into one box, eventually to go.
Most likely just done a 7 to 9 and 9 to 7 swap there. In case they can re-enter Kira, but looking down into the dugout, it looks like she might have some ice on that leg.
Minute. They might be on the table later this evening as well. Get some. Bring on all cylinders. Listen. Change up. But
Putting her hands long enough just to foul that off and keep the count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Doing a great job here as the leadoff batter for Victoria in this innings.
Punchy dribbles along the ground. Gorossi gets in behind it. Hands it to the first base. Scott makes the out. 1 up, 1 down. That's the start that New South Wales needed here at the bottom of the 5th. Gorossi getting right down behind that. Beautiful execution. We saw it earlier from Commons and has done exactly the same thing. Up Daniel Ramadan.
Bringing out that first pitch and just being a little bit outpaced there by Cummins for strike 1. Watching that one there for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike here for Ramadan.
I don't think Alyssa thought it was a ball.
No.
Look at the reaction. Put it here.
Oh, late called strike there by the umpire. Beautiful positioning there. So 2 strikes on Ramadan.
Do the count. Ball hit in. Straight onto it. Comment. A little bit of a chat and making way back out the circle. Onto something here. Side. Range up. Right, this time gets away from her again, but she's putting her body on the line. That's her second
In that
foul
corner.
territory, yeah.
Just hitting the tip of the glove, and unfortunately, I think she was running towards the side a little bit and lost her balance. But as you said, put her body on the line and did unfortunately miss that ball. So Ramadan lives to see another pitch here with 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Well delivered. Accepted by Commons. Fires it in.
Ball 2 there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Only 1 out here for New South Wales in the bottom of the 5th.
That time, the inside gets the strike. And the call from the blue. Out number 2. Called well.
Watching that one just high and outside the zone for ball 1.
Called well. Get a piece of it.
Watches that one in, thinking it was a little bit low and outside, but called strike by our home plate umpire, Murdoch.
Hit.
Tracking that one outside and off the plate for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike here for Caldwell.
That was close.
That one looked very close. Alyssa not happy with the call.
Still smiling.
Still smiling and laughing out there, but was hoping that would be called strike 3. Unfortunately called ball 3.
Ice cold Kate Caldwell, but
She was confident in that. 3 balls, 1 strike, my apologies. Well, just fouls that one down the 3rd baseline for strike 2. So full count here for Caldwell.
Well, Commons will be looking to get Caldwell here. Keep her in the box. How about that, I'm sure.
Throws that one high and outside the zone for ball 4. So Caldwell gets herself a walk and gets on base here for Victoria. And that brings up Melanie Grandcourt into the left-handers batter's box.
He did earlier on. She got a safe hit.
Up double it was
Yeah.
out to right field.
On the board.
Bit of a running slap and fouls it backwards there for strike 1.
Primed.
Fouls that one down straight into the catcher. So 2 strikes here for Grandcourt. The running slap there. Going foul down 3rd base. Great run down by
Big J and Rowan coming opposite directions. Would have been a big collision out there. The girls are on the line for their team. They know where they are at the moment. On the scoreboard, 2 out here, so an opportunity to shut Victoria out. If they 2 batting innings, they need to get the runs back in there, but at the moment, need to stop Victoria. Put up, Commons calls everyone else off. Just missed it in the lights there, but corrected and made the catch.
Just laughing at herself from the little bit of a stumble to catch that ball, but well done taking that one to Cummins there to shut out the innings. So we go into the top of the 6th now. Victoria leading 5-0.
With 2 out that time too. Run from New South Wales, cutting it out. But the Victorians come out here in the field. Not New South Wales in their tracks. Very evenly poised at the moment.
No changes made to the field for Victoria here. So Wickens throwing the whole game by the looks of things. New South Wales will lead off with the 3rd baseman, Charmaine Johns.
Lead-off batter Charmaine Johns has a swing at one. Obviously, any definition. That one go.
Just watching that one on the outside of the plate there, very confidently so. So 1 ball, 1 strike here.
Beautiful line drive into field earlier on in the game.
Sends that one.
It's deep over the head of centre fielder, back to the fence. Charmaine makes her way around to second. She'll hold there. End up double. Beautiful strike off the bat. I think the centre fielder actually thought it might have been over.
Yeah, I don't think the centre fielder quite knew how far away from the fence she actually was. So 1 bounce straight into the fence there. And Charmaine sees herself a double on second base, which will bring up Leanne Scott to bat. So a bit of a dangerous batter here to have a runner in scoring position.
Good start for New South Wales. They've left runners out there previously. This one's hit up. Shortstop gets underneath it. Catch.
That's the first out here for Victoria in the top of the 6th.
Not the contact Scott would have wanted there. Comes up into Severin, the DP. And had a great evening. But in hand, it has to be said, this is her opportunity to make a difference.
Just fouling that one back for strike 1 here. Just throwing that change up to Severin and getting her on that one. So strike 2 here for Severin.
The hands back from one upstairs.
Ball 1, strike here 2 on. Back 2 here on Severin.
Swing and a miss.
2 out here for Victoria in the top of the 6th. Charmaine remains out on second base, and we will see Natalie Parslow come into the batter's box.
Out and led off beautifully.
Getting after that first pitch and fouling it back there, Parslow for strike 1. third baseline there for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes here for Parslow, 2 out, and Charmaine remains on second base as the runner.
Guys need to make the most of this. Opportunity. Nudges it back. Picked up. Little juggle by the second base player who gets it over in time for the out. New South Wales leave a runner on again here in 6th. Victoria come out. I have to say they'd be confident here. 5-0.
5-0, bottom of the 6th. That's a tough one to come back from, but it's not impossible. So it'll be interesting to see if New South Wales find their bats going into the next innings. But it'll be good to watch if Victoria manage to shut them out here in the bottom of the 6th instead.
One's making way back out of the circle. Besgrove meets and greets her.
New South Wales, they've got Parslow, Natalie Parslow out in right field by the looks of things. And no, my apologies, sorry. They've left Ellie Gosby out there. I was looking at positions, not uniforms. My apologies.
It's kind of mistake. It's very easy to make on these sheets that we have. I've done it. We got the trappers, the different colours that we have, and it just.
You've got poor eyesight and have to wear glasses.
No lights on.
No lights are on in here, so. So up to bat here for Victoria is number 35, Stephanie Wolf. Sends that straight down the third baseline, making the third base umpire Narelle jump out of the way there.
Vinci down there. Well, she took one earlier.
Definitely, and I think the third base coach flinched a little bit there too after the last at bat from Wolf, almost taking off her head.
Oh, the coach down there in the fielder's mask next to helmets, fielder's mask.
Maybe a glove.
Wolf. Hands here. Back, that one. Back to the plate umpire's arm, the bare arm. And
You see Parslow making sure he's okay. So 2 strikes here on Wolf.
that in. Oh, just okay. Oh, nice.
Jumping out of the way to make sure the umpire knows. It was a bit too inside for her liking. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Wolf. Sends that one out to centre field.
Kisaki didn't quite pick that up.
I don't think she expected it to go there. Maybe she read the ball a little bit funny and thought it was going between shortstop and second base rather than centre field. But either way, Wolf sees herself to first base here with none out. And that will bring in Joy Tan to bat.
Wolf, she got the bat out there. Ball. Bunt popped up. Parslow on the knees, takes it, fires it over to one. Looking for the double. Wolf straight back to the base. A bit sloppy there as they got the ball back to Commons. It rolled away and Johns was quickly onto it, knowing he had a live runner on the base.
And you see her just plays it straight into Commons' glove, not risking any more wild throws here for New South Wales. So we go back to the top of the batting lineup for Victoria and we see Carly Hosek come in to bat.
All batter for Victoria. Poised on base.
One out here for New South Wales. 1 ball for Hosek. Oh, she gets that ball and sends it straight to centre field.
This time Saito right underneath it. Beautiful catch taken. Off the bat, she read that one and you could see that she was onto it straight away.
You can see the difference in it. So that sees 2 out here for New South Wales in the bottom of the 6th with Quince up to bat, but Stephanie Wolf left on first base at the moment.
Kimberly Quince in the batter's box and she can hit long. We'll have to get ready for this one.
She made the third base umpire, coach dance a little bit just before, so she watches that one on the outside for a ball.
But actually, ready to Bill. Put up. This time Beck J goes out to it, takes it over her shoulder. What a catch from a shortstop.
Beautiful take, and just utilising that speed that she has to make sure she got there in time to take that catch. So well done to Beck J out there for that catch. And that sees the third out for New South Wales. So we'll go into the top of the 7th with Victoria leading 5-0.
Talked about Cox putting a body on the line there. We know that Beck J's not 100%, but she certainly didn't hold anything back there. Probably covered 20, 25 metres in that big stitch effort to take the catch. Made it look outstanding.
Almost
Play
effortless.
for Beck. She's such a good softballer.
Definitely don't want to be popping those hits anywhere within a 30-metre region of her, because she will manage to track it down and take the catch if she can.
Here it is. This is the championship inning for New South Wales. Victoria have been consistent all evening and they deserve this lead that they have. New South Wales now to come out and respond. If they don't, it's all over.
Game. So Victoria leaving Sarah Wickens on the mound for the full 7 innings, and she's done an amazing job on that mound, just keeping New South Wales to 0 and having them leave runners out there, I think, almost every single innings.
That's been the story. It's not just the fact that holding the batting box is actually, you take a hit and people get on base, but it doesn't phase her, and the defence behind her, she's very confident in this Victorian lineup. Pitch beautifully will be Ellie Gosby.
Ellie Gosby up to bat here, so popped into right field after Kira got a bit injured from a collision on first base. So Ellie Gosby looking to make her mark on this game and get on base for her team to start them off in the top of the 7th. She watches that one on the inside, called ball, but I don't think the Victorian catcher was very happy with that. Kylie Bracey.
Left the ball hanging out there long enough for umpire Murdoch to get the message. Respectfully. High.
Taken by the shortstop there. So that's out number 1 for Victoria. That brings in Kisaki Sato to bat for New South Wales here.
Melanie Green Court at shortstop there, both shortstop getting the job done. Good athletes. Position. This lady showing exactly how it's done. Sato.
Called strike on the outside corner of the plate there by the home plate umpire. So 1 strike here for Sato. Drills that one past the pitcher into centre field for a safe hit.
Beautifully executed by Kisaki there. We're back to the top of the lineup, so this is exactly where you want to be in your batting order. 1 out on the board. Down by 5. Up from Kisaki, now Beck J. She's eager.
Holds her hands on that high one. She wanted it, but managed to hold her hands for ball 1. Chases that one outside and off the plate for strike 1. So 1 strike, 1 ball here for Beck J, and only 1 out for New South Wales with Sato on first base as the runner.
Keep an eye on first base. One gets away from the catcher.
Sato just taking her time to get to 2 there.
Honey run of the bases there. She wasn't quite sure whether she was going or not, and then just decided to leisurely stroll.
A little bit cold standing on second base, rubbing her hands there.
All 2 strikes is a count on Beck J.
Fouls that one off just behind the catcher. That will take her to strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Beck J. Very eager to get a piece and get on base for her team here.
Gonna miss. That'll send Beck back to the dugout. 2 out here for New South Wales. This potentially the final batter. Mr. Commons. Have something to say about that, I'm sure. Just across the plate.
Getting after that first pitch there, Commons, and fouling it straight to her own dugout, making a few players jump.
On-deck batter certainly got out of the way of it pretty quickly.
So 1 strike here on Commons to start her off. Sato still on second base. Watches that one on the outside of the corner, called strike. So no balls, 2 strikes here, 2 out. So Commons looking to hopefully fend it off and get on base here.
The final pitch. Delivers. Certainly earned it.
Chases that one high and out of the zone for strike 3. So Victoria take out this game 5-0.
Well done to Victoria. They certainly took it to the New South Wales lineup. You've got to say, Wickens pitched beautifully. She really held it together, but then the bats did the job as well. A great team performance, and well done to Victoria.
Yeah, all-round effort there by Victoria. Very well-earned win there by them. Good luck to them in tomorrow's games.
Well done once again to Victoria. Don't forget, 1 final match coming your way. That game's scheduled to kick off at 7:15. Get the stream correct this time. We do apologise for the earlier error. It'll be corrected. Waiting for you. 7:15, final match of the second last day of the tournament. Finals day tomorrow.